Hello, 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 everybody. Good morning and welcome to The Cafe. I'm your host, Barry, and today we are live with more Trails of Cold Steel. Sorry if my volume is not very loud. I'm not feeling very good, so I might not be as chatty today. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Matthias was kidnapped by Eustace's father to push the rebels to do what he wants them to do. Not the rebels, but the non-nobles who are trying to bring balance between them and the nobles. Yes, even in our country, we cannot escape from the pressure of class war. Sorry I was late, guys. I was supposed to be live at 9:30, but the game decided to get stuck on turbo mode for some reason, and it keeps doing this randomly. Like, I won't touch anything on the keyboard, my controller will be off, and then the game will just load in turbo mode for some reason. I don't understand why. Oh wow, am I like really quiet? Oh, I might have to turn the sound down a little bit more if I'm not going to be as loud today. Turn the game volume down just a smidge.
My turn.
Okay. Nope. Turn the volume off on my game. I don't need to hear it on my phone. Hi, cat. She just ate, so she's satisfied.
This looks
Hi,
like
Lug.
the place.
How are you? Sorry I wasn't live right at 9:30. I wasn't feeling very hot.
Looks
And then
like
I
an
felt
underground
fine
prison,
after
all
I
right.
used the restroom.
Indeed, it must be here somewhere. Am I hearing things?
I had to
Machias.
play this today. There was no canceling today's stream. Not after Machias got kidnapped. I was like, I have to play, even if we only play for like an hour and a half. And then I have to lay back down because I don't feel good. I had to play a little bit today.
And
'cause I
still in
need
one
to-
piece
I,
by
like,
the sound of it.
last night, I had an urge to want to keep playing. Like, after we ended the stream, I was like, no, I want to play for like another hour. What the fuck? But I also don't have a lot, oftentimes, that
What
me
are
and my
you all
partner
doing
have
here?
the same nights where we're home together at the same time. Around enough to watch our shows, and last night we wanted to start like the new zombie comedy on Amazon Prime, which, by the way, the first episode has a couple of zombies, but you don't know they're zombies because it's happening. A couple of things are happening in the courtyard, way down, like it's hard to see what's going on, but like if you watch the opening credit scene, you know what's going on because it's the same scene, but put into the episode. So, but the other people in the building don't know that that's a zombie attack yet. So, there's no zombies technically in episode 1, but the ending of episode 1 is a massive fucking cliffhanger, and I'm so excited that they aired the first 2 episodes because I'm gonna have to watch
There's
the
no
second
way the
one
provincial
today.
army would just let me go.
It's called Newtopia. It is dubbed, so if you don't want to you can switch the voice acting to Korean if you want to, so you can and just read subtitles. But the dubbing's not bad. It's got, I don't know if you've ever seen the horror thriller on Netflix, Hellbound. It was like 6 episodes and they just released season 2. It has 2 of the guys from that in it. Yeah, it's a Korean show. Yep. And it has Jisoo, Jisoo is a singer from that popular girl band Blackpink, and this is like her acting debut. She's actually really funny in it. I'm really impressed. But yeah, it's it's a comedy zombie show, and her boyfriend's in the army, and then they break up halfway through episode 1, and yeah, dude, Korean zombies like breathe new life into zombie lore for me. Like, anytime I'm like, okay, I could move on from zombies, Korea does something. Even sometimes Japan will put out some kind of zombie movie or show or anime, and I'm just like, here you guys go again, stepping up the zombie shit. Like, nobody does. We're all dead, or we're all alive. If I don't know if you've seen that on Netflix, season 2 is due out sometime this year. It's an amazing zombie show.
You didn't sneak in, did you?
Train to Busan has no business being a solid-ass zombie movie.
We came in through the underground
It's so
waterway.
good. It's so good. I even liked Peninsula, the sequel.
I'll open the cell.
How are you going to... What the...
Yeah, that We Are Alive was on Netflix. Yes, my partner and I watched that. We were like, okay, let's check it out, and then we liked it so much we binged watched it in the first week because Netflix aired all their episodes. So we like blew through
Yeah,
We're
right
Alive,
now,
and
we
we've
need
been
to get away
waiting for
from here
season
before
2
we're
to
caught.
come out forever. It was, oh my god.
As
It
long
was
as we
so
can make
good.
it back to the
So
city,
good.
we should be able to bluff our way out of any further trouble.
Also, Kingdom on
Right.
Netflix is really good too, if you haven't seen that. I think it's 3 seasons and a prequel movie. But
Thanks.
The Kingdom is one of my favorite
I'd resigned
zombie
myself to
series
being stuck
ever.
in there for a while.
Is this close
Must
enough?
admit, though, I'm surprised you, of all people, would come to my aid.
I only came to get a glimpse at your tear-stained face. Plus, thought this might be a
Okay,
good
so
opportunity to
Kingdom.
pay back
Kingdom
my
on
father.
Netflix was really good too.
I
Kingdom is that one
see.
that takes place during feudal Korea, and the zombies were created by a plant that, when ingested, causes the zombie disease. But the zombies can't come out during the day because the daylight burns their skin.
What?
Voices?
Oh my god, it's amazing. And you can't watch the movie, Lugnir, because the movie is a prequel, but the character that the movie is about doesn't make an appearance until season 3 finale. So if you decide to watch it, watch the 3 seasons first and then watch the movie. Because you're gonna be like, who the fuck is this bitch? Like, who is this?
It's...
Oh my god. Season 2 and 3 got ridiculous. Season 3 is probably my favorite season of the
Lord
show.
Eustace? As much as I would love to praise you for a job well done,
And if you wind up liking Kingdom, the same guy who made Kingdom made a movie called Rampage. And Rampage is a feudal Korean zombie film with samurais fucking up zombies.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to take a short
Very
rest.
Train to Busan, but instead of on a train in modern day, it's in villages in feudal Korea.
Huh?
That one's called Rampage, and it's amazing.
Let's clean house.
So you have homework to do. You need to watch Kingdom and you need to watch Rampage.
Roger that.
And then if you want to check it out, Newtopia is on Amazon Prime, and it only has 2 episodes, and it airs a new episode every week. So
Right.
you have time with that one.
Very well, I will serve as your opponent.
Go!
It's my turn. Gleaming blades. Go! My turn.
I'll handle this. Arcus, activate!
Ow! Oh, it doesn't move with the target? Oh, that was stupid.
I'll handle this.
Flames?
I'll handle this.
So they are stronger than regular bad guys, okay.
Be gone! Ha!
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. My turn.
Ah, useless the useless. Strike again.
Yeah. We should be safe now.
I think it would have been a little bit cooler if he, instead of hitting people with his sword, if he like swung his sword and energy came out of his sword as his base attack. Because then he could like be a projectile sword fighter, and that would be super cool.
If I hadn't been so careless, this would never have happened.
There wasn't much he could have done.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I always wanted to make sure there's no treasure boxes or anything. Sorry, gentlemen. Great. They're willing to kill us. That's pretty fucked. Right? Seriously.
There are two of them, and they're big.
And fast.
Hurry!
Right.
This is the worst day ever.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
We're surrounded.
They're very well trained. Cats? No, dogs. They're like dogs.
Your family's army employs monsters like this?
No one ever told me.
They aren't going to let us past, are they?
Pretty smart for beasts.
So we'll just have to take him down.
Indeed. Bad dogs require stern discipline.
Time to wrap up this month's field study. Class 7, Group A, commence attack on the targets.
All right.
Don't let it
Great.
intimidate you.
I'm pretty sure this is not the kind of shit.
This
Sarah
might
was
actually be a
expecting us to get
challenge.
into.
Good.
Here we go.
Here we go. Sylphid dance. That's that.
My turn.
If you break it down, I'll be your motivation. Give it to me. Come.
Arcus, activate. Ha!
Very well.
I'm kind of frustrated I didn't get to choose who came with me. Okay, so they're resistant to magic. I see, so what's her face would have been useless. Okay, I understand now. That's why.
Be gone. Ha! It's my turn. Ah!
Go!
Why did we take that from Reen?
My turn.
I'll handle this.
Right.
My turn.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
I was about to do that. But I
handle
wanted
this.
him to move first because he was kind of in the way.
Yeah.
Leave it to me. How about this? Go!
There.
I'll handle it.
Here we go. Go!
Broken.
Very well.
Oops, you're in
Okay.
the way.
Got it.
Got it. Here we go. Ha! Right. Flames, gather.
Leave it to me.
I'll handle it.
I'll handle this.
God damn it, I'm attacking the wrong one again.
Gotcha.
I'll handle it.
Right. Arcus, activate. Huh.
I'll handle it. Here.
Here we go.
Blinding!
Leave it to me. How about this?
Now's our chance!
You're open. My turn.
Here we go! There!
I'll handle it.
I suppose I should thank you.
Right! Hang in there, everyone!
Thanks!
I'll handle this.
My turn. Target locked. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
I did fine.
Great!
Done.
An A+ outcome.
That should suffice.
Yeah, your strength says 324, but your attack does
Making
not.
progress.
We did it.
That-
I thought we were done for.
I have no intention of letting filthy beasts get the better of me, trained or otherwise.
Whatever. I'm on easy. I'm not even worried about it.
Honestly
If I
now,
was playing a
this
normal,
is no laughing
I'd
matter, you
care
know.
more, but I don't.
Look who's talking.
'Cause I'm
You're
not.
grinning like an idiot.
I'm on easy.
Not as much as you are.
There they go.
I don't think we could have wrapped this month's field study up more perfectly if we'd tried.
We were all able to form combat links with one another, too.
Finally.
Damn.
We're not through the woods just yet, it would seem.
And I explode. Dynamite! Ugh, this old song and dance again.
Looks like the end of the road.
No, it does. Ow.
You've pushed your luck one step too far this time. Are you that desperate to be thrown in a cell with Ragnitz?
If you want to arrest us, go right ahead.
Lord Eustace!
Yeah, that's right. Lord Eustace.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd been locked in the mansion.
You thought wrong, motherfucker. Hold on, I'm trying to reopen my Twitch again. Okay. Oops.
I chose to return to my studies. Well, what's it to be? Accusing my classmates of this crime will implicate me as well.
We couldn't possibly point our rifles at Lord Eustace.
Silence!
Haha.
Not even Lord Eustace has the right to trespass in a military facility, much less to release a suspect in our custody, directly opposing the orders of His Grace the Duke.
Enough! We may not be the best of friends, but I am Eustace Albarea. I will not simply stand by and watch as one of my classmates is arrested under false charges and used in a tool in some political war.
Hell yeah,
Oh, it's
Eustace.
Eustace.
We have our orders, and nothing you say will change that.
Then let's fight. I'm gonna kick your blue ass,
Disarm
bitch.
them,
I've been
men,
sick of your
Lord
ass since the
Eustace
fucking...
included.
I encountered your little branch stealing shit from the store at the other place we were at. Whatever the
That will
place
not
was
be
called.
necessary.
I am sick of you guys. I'm sick of you.
What?
Impossible.
Lord
Yeah,
Rufus?
Keldic. I've been sick of them since Keldic.
Lord Rufus!
Typical assholes with a badge. Thinking they can just get away with it because they have a badge.
We'd
Yeah,
heard
that's
you were
not
in the
how
capital.
life works, buddy.
How? Why are you...
I received a message from the Academy at noon today. And I returned by airship as quickly as I could. With your instructor.
What?
Looks like you've all done a fine job.
Instructor Sarah?
What are you doing here?
I've been filled in on the circumstances, more or less. I'll take care of matters here. You all return to your posts at once.
But, Lord Rufus, with all due respect...
I've already informed my father. Or do you intend to embarrass me beyond your other transgressions?
No, of course not. Second company, withdraw! Sir!
Please, excuse us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're excused. Get the fuck out of my face.
Oh my. Well, you can tell they're well trained, if nothing else.
The Provincial Army takes its training very seriously, of course. Though I resent the mere notion that it could be misused so grievously.
I'm sure you do.
So, what brings you here, instructor? Seriously, why are you here?
Your timing is a little too convenient.
Did you come after receiving word from the Provincial Army?
Nope. I actually heard about what was happening a little earlier from a friend of mine. As soon as the news reached my ears, I shot to my feet and got right in contact with the director. And he was kind enough to give me a ride on his airship back from the capital.
I don't know what to say.
Honestly, you seem to be prepared for virtually everything. Wait a second.
Director?
Oh, you don't know yet, do you?
I also serve as a permanent member of the Academy's Board of Directors.
Oh.
Perhaps we'll have the opportunity to meet again in that capacity.
The board of directors?
Why is this the first I'm hearing of this?
I decided to keep it a secret so I could see the look on your face when you found out. I'm not the only member of the board, though, of course. I'm simply one of 3 permanent members.
That explains why you knew so much about Class 7.
Way too well prepared.
Still, I had no idea my father would attempt something so foolish while I was away. He's always been an obstinate man, but he's simply gone too far this time. As a member of the
I like
Academy's
that
board,
he
I
doesn't
cannot
even care for
remotely
his father
condone
that
the
much.
unlawful arrest of a student.
Rufus?
Thank you for your concern.
And yeah, and it would have only been 2, but that one night the stream kept crashing, so we couldn't continue.
So that's
'Cause
Class 7,
we
eh?
probably would have been already
Little
been
rough
done
around
by
the
with
edges,
this.
but they managed to get through in one piece. I think I see now why you're so fixated on them.
I knew that's who it
And
was.
Rufus Alborea. I've heard people say he's the sharpest noble of the bunch, but still...
What business could he possibly have over by the canyon so early in the morning? Is that what you were about to ask?
Who are you?
Pay me no mind, I'm but a low-ranking noble. I've been watching over those young students to see what they're capable of, much like yourself.
Really now? You'll forgive me for asking, but you look awfully like someone a couple of acquaintances mentioned to me a long time ago. You wouldn't happen to have some fancy-sounding stage name or anything, would you?
Ha ha! You'll just have to find that out on your own. Your acquaintances wouldn't be a
Phantom
certain
Thief.
innocent young couple from a foreign land, though, would they?
Joshua and Estelle.
You'll just have to find that out on your own.
Yeah, see, it's moments like this where if I hadn't gone back and played, I would have been like, what couple? Who are they talking about? What's he doing?
Indeed. Well, if you'll please excuse me, it's almost time for the airship to depart.
So,
and I
newcomers,
really must
he's
be
talking
getting back
about
to
Estelle and
Heimdall.
Joshua. They're the couple from the first
May we meet
3
again,
games
young
that you play
Bracer.
as.
Do give my regards to the Purple Lightning, if you would.
The Purple Lightning? Are you talking about Sarah?
As if the situation weren't messy enough. It seems we've got another source of trouble on our hands now. I'd better let the others know, just in case.
I'm not gonna lie, Lugnir, I kind of wish they had done a better job at hiding that that's the Phantom Thief. You know what I mean? Like, not even an air of mystery. Like, it's, you know what? It's the colored hair and the way he talks. That's what gave it away to me. It's like, you know what I mean? I kind of wish he had like wore a wig or something. I don't know. Hide that he's the
And you
Phantom
call
Thief.
yourselves
But nope, they're just like, yeah,
teenagers.
here he is. Full 3D. Have fun.
Unlike me, you actually get to go to sleep every night. You should be full of energy by this point in the day.
Give me a break.
That's true. No, you're right. It
Considering
is.
all
He's
that's
a very
happened this weekend,
nonchalant
I
bad
think we
guy,
can be
which is
forgiven for
very
being a little
weird.
tired.
But, and again, it's hard to hate him as a bad guy because he doesn't actually fight and kill people. We fought him once out of 5 games so far. We have fought him once. However, we have done like 6 scavenger hunts and they have each been miserable.
Well, that's certainly true enough.
Are we going to have... is he going to make us do more scavenger hunts?
Group B had their fair share of problems to deal with.
Do you
as
know off the
well,
top of your head
but
if
they
we're going to
weren't
have to do
quite
more
as
of
serious
those?
as yours.
Ugh. Alright, fine. Whatever.
Although they were of a similar nature.
What do you mean exactly?
Did they also wind up getting involved in a conflict between the 2 factions?
More or less.
I was
St.
hoping
Ark is
like
another
a new
territory
series
belonging
of
to one of
games
the 4
maybe he
great
would do
houses,
something
after all.
different besides scavenger
So they got
hunts.
themselves
Maybe
caught
something
up
a
in
little
a
more
bit of
exciting.
trouble.
I don't know.
The 4 of them managed to get through it together in the end, though.
Well, that's good.
That's a relief, yeah.
But, Sarah... just what kind of mirror did they pour into buffing up Aurochs Fort anyway? What we saw...
So I've heard. And the provincial army isn't the only force trying to improve its armaments. The Imperial army is doing the same. With the Blood and Iron Chancellor and his 20 armored divisions squarely at the center.
Really?
How should the military academy... well, how should we act in a situation like this? Thor's graduates join both the provincial and imperial armies, right?
That's nothing you need to be worrying about. Not right now, at least. You're at the academy to learn. That's all you should be focusing on. While you're there, it's true that you may be forced to acknowledge some of the more unpleasant realities of Erebonia. But I believe there's something special to be gained from that. Something you can only gain now, at this moment in time. So long as you're together with your friends and classmates, people for whom there is no substitute. Maybe when you graduate and go out into the world, much of what you've learned at Thor's will have little
I
meaning.
know. I'm shocked. Sarah being a teacher? What?
But I still truly believe that sometime, somehow, what you experience as part of Class 7 will be an invaluable treasure to you. It may not seem that way now, but I know in my heart that it will someday.
Instructor.
You almost had me there for a moment.
That was the last thing I ever thought I'd hear from you.
Hey! What's with all the laughing?
I'm really sorry. Your words were quite touching, but...
Coming out of your mouth, they were just...
Painfully droll.
Something we can only gain now at this moment in time. So long as we're with our friends and classmates, for whom there is no substitute.
Stop that! Are you trying to kill me?
You kids are awful. I was being serious, you know. Why must this instructor thing be so difficult sometimes?
I know. The two boys are getting along. It's so cute. Hey, it's that chick with the weird boots and gloves. Looking like baby Cosmos.
Looks like they got back okay. So glad I didn't have to bust in and save them. I thought it was all over when I got spotted at the fort, though.
I thought it was her on the
Hey,
machine.
White
I
Rabbit
noticed
here.
the hair color.
Uh-huh. Everything went A-okay. Don't sweat the details. I did what I was supposed to. No sign of them, though, but I did find a bunch of other interesting stuff. What? Fake intel? Someone managed to get a leg up on you and Gramps? Must have been one heck of a guy. Huh? Me? I'm gonna go meet up with Claire now. Gotcha. See you then, Lecter.
Lecter! I know
I
that
wonder
name.
what that military academy they mentioned is all about. Sounds kind of fun. Lammy! Yep, we're done here. Let's get going, Eric Getlum.
Okay, Baymax.
Drinks are on me someday. Good showing, everyone.
I did everything. What do you mean a B+? What? Yeah, with the yeah, because now I'm getting names that I would like Lecter. If I hadn't played the previous games, I wouldn't have known who Lecter is. And now I know that name because I played the previous 5 games. Oh. Well, wait.
It was the middle of June.
Are these hidden missions, though? Are they the ones that get me final
With
gear
summer
or
well
something?
underway,
Because
a rainy
I'd
spell
like
seemed
to
to
do
hang
them if
over
they're not a
Trista.
big deal. Oh, okay. 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 That's fine. As long as I'm not missing anything crucial. You made me feel like for a second that I was missing shit. I was like, no, stop, wait,
With our
what?
field study wrapped up, the other members of Class 7 and I returned to normal school life. But just when we thought we'd gotten used to the challenging lessons and the breakneck workload, a moment of dread washed over us, making our blood run cold.
I wonder if Bolts would know. He hasn't been by
As you
in a
all
long
know,
time.
tomorrow marks the start of your midterm exams.
That poor guy and his
I'm no
hours
good
that
with
he
all
works.
these papers and essays and circling answers, so I won't really be able to help you much. But I'm administering some of your tests, so I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Make me proud, class!
Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder how you became our teacher.
As I recall, aren't you in danger of a lecture by the vice principal if our performance isn't up to par?
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Most of you tend to get pretty high grades
Well, I
anyway.
mean, I've been doing everything so far, and as long as it
I
continues
can
to
hardly
be
wait to see how well you all do.
not tedious like it hasn't been, I'll probably keep doing things.
Remember,
Like even the
results will be
ingredients
announced
one
next Wednesday.
didn't suck because in the biggest problems I had with ingredient fetching missions in the previous games was they wanted super rare ingredients half the time. And I would have to go hunting down, like, no, I'm not fucking doing that.
Your
I
scores
don't
will be posted
care.
on the board by rank, so you can see how you compare to the other classes in your year.
They're not much stronger.
This
Oh.
week is over, the
Well, and if
better.
their appearances aren't going to change, I don't really care that much
I
about
can
the ultimate
almost taste the
weapons. I like to get them because they always look cool.
I'm not gonna let Emma squeak by me
But
again this
if
time.
Falcom is too cheap to change the appearance of weapons in the Legend of Heroes games, then I just don't care. And yes, I said cheap. Okay? If the East games, okay, have been out longer and they've been changing weapons since like the 6th game, there's no excuse at this point in time for
one more
Legends of
thing.
Heroes. Okay, it's in full 3D. It's in full 3D. There's no reason my weapons
They're
can't
gonna
change
stick the
when I
average
equip the new
score for
sword.
each class up
Or
there
a
on
new
the
gun,
board, too.
or in whatever. Like, that's a little ridiculous. The
Our
earlier
class
games, it
averages?
makes sense. It's 8-bit sprites.
I suppose their
But,
intent
like,
is to furnish us with motivation in the
Daybreak?
form of class bragging rights.
No. By now, you should have gear
Well,
changing
I do
appearances.
enjoy a challenge.
I don't care about the armor. The armor doesn't need to change. That's fine. I know that takes a lot.
Anyway, I know it's
Oh,
only
okay.
noonish, but I think that's
Because
enough
I'm
homework for
one
today.
for like weapons
You guys
changing.
can stay
It
here
just
and study,
appeals to my
or just
ADD
head on
side.
back to your dorms. Up to you. Prez, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor.
Stand.
Bow.
Oh. Oh, I hurt my neck with that last one. I'm still giggling over the fact that Mimsy is a character in Ys too, but in Ys they're a species of animal, not a mascot. Yeah, I don't have to stop until at least 12:30, so we have a little while. Because I don't want to like chill out and watch a little TV before I have to go to work. I don't have a day off this week. I'm like about to be super burnt out by Sunday. And I can't even be mad about it because we need the fucking money. But like, I'm mad about it. I know, I'm just exhausted. And I'm gonna say, I'm probably gonna complain about it again halfway through this week. So, be ready. I'm gonna be so burnt out by Sunday. Do I ever get more than 2 bonding points? Oh, I got 3 this time. Thank you. Never mind. Oh, I can literally bond with everybody this time around? Oh, that's so annoying. Ugh. I prefer when it's like, here's 4 that you can. Have your pick of 3. This just feels overwhelming. Okay. Shit, fuck. Alright. Okay, I want to bond with... Okay, let's do the engineering guy first, because I haven't had a chance to bond with him. Except for one other time. Swing and a miss. Let's just study this late in the game. Yeah, how's that working for you, Crow? Does Crow ever join our team as a fighting character? Crow, if I had an option, if you could actually date the boys in this game, I would be torn between Elliot and Crow. Because Crow has that, like, bad boy niche to him. But then Elliot is just such a sweet, sweet kid. Oh, CPR? Oh, okay. Safe to assume they're in trouble. That into practice. If you see a girl in need, you better get right in there. Oh my god, Crow. He's such a perv. Oh, an umbrella. Well, isn't that cute? In fear, right? Our exams start tomorrow. Oh, I get to study and bond with both of them. Lugnir, do you recognize that pink doll hanging from Elliot's arm? Because I don't. But it was cute and I put it on him. You don't either. Okay. I wonder if it's a character from one of their previous games. Like earlier Ys or something, or one of the previous Legend of Heroes games. And I know, well, Barry, are you playing the Legend of Heroes? I am, but I'm only on the first of the 3. I'm only playing the Gagarv trilogy, because the Gagarv trilogy, as everybody knows, are the only Legend of Heroes games that ever get referenced in these games. So, they remade them for the cell phone, and they're really good. Anyway, I'm still on the first game, but I'm almost done. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking she's a character from a previous game. She might be in the second game, because I kind of recognize the hat, but I'm not quite positive. If I find her in the game, I'll let everybody know who she is, because I'm curious. She's probably a Legend of Heroes character from a previous game. That's all I can think of. It would explain why we don't recognize her. Because she's definitely not from Trails in the Sky, obviously. Sorry for a few others. I'd be happy to. Of course. We're like friends, buddy. That's what we do, guy. Yes, we got double bonds, bitch. Okay. What is that thing on your arm? Oh, I can't check right now. Okay. Let's go do... Let's study with these two. It's all pointless. War of the Lions. Way to take that from Final Fantasy Tactics, guys. Like, really? You couldn't have put another animal? It had to be the lion. That's literally the war in Final Fantasy Tactics, is the War of the Lions. Like, name for name, word for word. These were very uneventful little hangout moments.
Excuse me?
No, I get why it's called that. It amuses me. It's literally word for word the same name.
I do apologize for stopping you on a rainy day like this. Do you know if this is the building in which I might find the principal's office?
Oh,
yeah,
you're in the right place.
Why is she's wearing the same uniform I am? But
the receptionist might have gone home already, but I can show you the way.
Who's this? And why is she dressed like me?
Thank you for your kindness. But I couldn't possibly trouble you more than I have already. I'll be able to find the way, I'm sure. Well then, if you'll excuse me, Master
If I'm
Rean.
getting a teammate who's dressed as a maid, I'm excited. Because maid characters in these kind of games are usually insanely cool and have badass weapons, like throwing knives or throwing utensils. You didn't.
Wait a minute.
She was in a.
How does she know who I am?
Because she's in a Class 7 uniform, dumbass.
Green?
Did you not? She's in a Class 7 uniform. Of course she knows who you are, just because you don't know who she is.
Hey there,
You're
Lisa.
Reen. Everyone
Heading
knows
back to the
Reen
dorm?
at this point.
Yep. Emma and the others are staying a little longer to cram a little more.
I
But
really?
figured I'm
It's
not
not a
gonna
Class
learn much
7
more
uniform?
Today, so I might as well call it a night and start prepping for tomorrow.
Okay, well, it looked like a Class 7 uniform in a
Right,
maid form,
right.
so.
Well, you're going my way.
I just figured she was
Sure,
wearing her
okay.
outfit uniquely like everybody else is doing in the class. Because nobody is wearing the outfit the same way. So I assumed she was a new character that we just haven't met yet. Like a
Hey,
late
it's
student
not
or
often
something.
the two of us
Oh,
get to
oh,
walk
the
back
jerky.
to the dorms together, is it?
Oh, the jerkiness. Oh, it hurts.
Well, at least I got something good out of this downpour.
Is there even a filter between your brain and your mouth?
Nah, no need for that between friends. But you're in good company. My sister.
She must be a saint to have put up with you all these. Anyway, how do you think you did on the exams?
Not sure. I gave it the best I've got. Still, I've got that nagging feeling I could have hit the books a little harder. I wish I was as smart as you. Back when we took the entrance exam, only Emma and Machias scored higher than you, right?
Eustace came in a little higher than me, too. Back home, I usually came in near the top in exams. I guess that goes to show that Arabonia has no shortage of smart people.
No doubt about that. Bookworms pour in here from all corners of the Empire. You said you're from Ruhr, right? Coming out on top in a city that size is still pretty impressive.
I suppose, though that was just at the Sunday school level. Aren't you curious about, my family and stuff?
You mean the mysterious Alisa R, agent of national intrigue? Well, yeah, of course I am. But you probably have good reasons for keeping it under wraps, so I don't want to
Okay,
pry.
the vibrating's bugging.
It's not that major or anything, especially compared to what you and Phoebe told us about yourselves.
I've never really thought my family circumstances were a big deal. Though, Phoebe, I wonder now, when I look at her, what her life in a...
It seems like Instructor Sarah knows more about her past than we do. Back at the entrance ceremony, I got the impression they'd met before.
Same. Oh, speaking
It's
of
like
weird
they
meetings,
keep
I ran
colliding
into someone
together
kinda
or
sp-
something.
Yeah, I was talking to her just before you
It was
called.
bothering my eyes.
A maid who knew your name? This isn't the part where it turns out she knows you because you've tried to hit on her in town before, is it?
As if an upstanding guy like me could pull off the Casanova act. She seemed a couple years older than us, maybe 20 or so.
A maid in her early 20s.
Something wrong?
No, just thinking. There's no way it could really have been her. Mother keeps her far too busy to find the time to come here. Ahem. Anyway, maybe the upper class dorm has a new hire starting out or something? Though that wouldn't explain how she knew your name. Maybe you're just more popular than you let on.
If only.
Yeah, she just keeps doing that all the time, honestly, and it's very annoying. The whole, like, she's gonna say something and then she stops mid-sentence. I fucking hate when people do that. It's such, like, a cop-out way of, like, adding mystery to a story. Like, spit it out or don't mention it. Spit it out or don't fucking mention it, okay? Okay, I have got to use the restroom real quick, guys, so I'm gonna pause it for a minute.